Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Baldur's Gate Reloaded. And we are once again here in the town of Baraghost. And again, off camera, I sold any extra junk I had. I bought some extra ammunition for some of our missile weapon characters. Other than that, I didn't do anything else. And I think we're ready to continue on. Let's go to the transition again. Yeah, we're going to start heading north. We have Larswood and Peltville. We haven't been there either. And we haven't been to the fishing village yet, and I'm thinking we should probably clear this one out first before we start going into the forest. These areas here are going to give us the potential to go to the bandit camp, so let's hold them off for the moment. I'm thinking let's go to the fishing village first. I think there's a couple quests we can probably handle there, and then after that we'll go to these forest areas here. So, off to the fishing village we go. Fishing village. Alright, we got Telman, Sonner, and somebody else over there. Jebediah. And oh, Jantis, yeah, that's right. He is another companion, but I think he's a paladin. So we might actually end up fighting him since we are an evil party. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, we're down here. That's where those people are. Jantis is over here. Yeah, this map here is crawling with ank eggs, if I remember correctly. Let's see, before we continue, let's get some Endure Elements, and let's get some Mage Armor. Let's see, how much is that going to go up for him now? Alright, only one more point. Yeah, I need to get improved Mage Armor or something like that for him. Alright, and let's see, more Endure Elements. And Magic Circle. Let's put that on Kagan. That's all our long duration stuff. Let's see, before we talk to Ajantis, let's talk to these guys over here first. Let's go to Kagan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys will send us on a quest somewhere. Let's talk to Telman. Evil party. Damn it, Jebediah. We can't go on like this forever. There's no way we can keep quotas up when we're afraid to come near the nets. Excuse me, who are you? Not another step, people. I'll not be having strangers armed to the teeth near my boat. You told them rightly, Jebediah, but these layabouts might just be the answer to the problem. Oh yeah, the problem. Sorry for my manner, but we're poor folk, not accustomed to trouble. It's hard times now. We can't but get a boat into the water before she's swamped by the rains. It's that bitch of Umberlee. She's the one. Steady, Telman. What he means is, we're being harassed by a priest of the bitch queen Umberlee. We don't even know why, but whenever we attempt to fish, she turns the weather sour. 2 of us were washed away just walking to the docks, but we cannot prove to the guard it was her. We be needing someone to strong-arm her into leaving us alone. We've not much money, but I'll gladly give you a magical weapon from my grandfather's adventuring days. It's a meager amount for your trouble, but it would be a great service to us. Will you help a group of poor fishermen? Yeah, this might be the one to pick. It's not worth my time, but with a little extra gold, yeah, let's go that way. Maybe you don't hear so good. We're poor, remember? Another 20 gold. That's fair, isn't it? Perhaps I shall, after all. I knew we could depend on you to do what's right. She hides out near a small shack to the north. Watch your backs and act quickly. She's tricky. Good luck, brave friends. Alright. Tenya and the fishermen have agreed to aid the fishermen north of the Friendly Arm by getting rid of a priestess of Umberlee. They claim she has harassed and killed a number of them. She lives just east of the bridge to Baldur's Gate. Alright, yeah. I think I remember that one. Alright, looks like we got a couple houses we can get into as well. Let's go to Monteron and let's go see if there's anything we can pilfer out of these places. Alright, I don't see anybody in here, but I do see a couple containers. This one's locked. Let's see if we can get into it. Success. 6 XP. A necklace. And another locked box. And 32 gold pieces. Anything else back here? Nope, looks like we got everything. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, on to the next building. Alright, anybody in here? Not seeing anybody. But we have a locked trunk here. Let's see if we can get into this one. And 5 XP for getting into that. Alright, a sling and some bullets. We can sell that stuff. And there's another chest back here in the corner. Let's take a look at her. Yep, we got an alignment shift toward chaotic too. Alright, what do we got? 27 gold pieces. Alright, let's see. Let's pass off those bullets to Branwyn. And we'll sell that sling later on. Alright, I guess that's everything out of these buildings. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Looks like we got a bad guy back here already. Okay, let's go to Kagan. And to the underground. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of ank eggs and things down there too. But let's deal with these bandits first. Looks like it's just a one. Yep, he had no chance. Alright, does he have anything on him? Yes, he does. Bandit scalp. Alright, yeah, we can take that back and get some money for that too. Alright, before we go into this underground area, let's check out everything up top here. Let's go talk to Ajantis too. I'm not sure if he's going to attack us or not, but I got a feeling we're going to end up in a fight with him. Alright, let's see what he's going to say.
Be you friend or foe?
Yeah, this one sounds like more of an evil option here. When was the last time someone answered foe, Tinhead? Why don't you tell us who the hell you are? I have not come across such rude adventurers in a long time. Off with you. Huh, yeah, that is probably going to end up in a fight, huh? Yeah, I don't want him at a party. He's probably not going to... I don't know, maybe he will join us, but yeah, I really don't want him. Let's see what's going to happen here. Sorry we upset you, Mr. Garbage Can. We just want to ask you, is that your natural stench we smell, or did you make a mess in your armor because our weapons scared you? I will not take these insults to my honor. Draw steel. Yeah, I figured that. If that's the way you want it, you armor-plated buffoon, then prepare to meet your god. Yeah. There was no way we were going to get him in the party anyways. Alright, let's see, Monteron. Oh, damn. Okay, he went down quick. Did we get some alignment shifts out of that, I wonder? Let's see here. Well, it doesn't appear to be. Alright, wow. Okay, yeah, he's got nothing on him. Alright, what do we got next? Let's go over this way. Yeah, it looks like there's somebody over there. Farmer Brun. We got a whole 5 XP for taking out Ajantis. Oh yeah, ank eggs are going to start coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, acid damage. I wonder if I shouldn't... Yowza. Okay, we got it. looks like we got 58 XP. I wonder if I shouldn't rest up and get Endure Elements for everybody, because we're going to take a hell of a lot of acid damage here. Alright, we got some remains here. These are the battered remains of an Ankeg. Alright, attempt to remove some of the chitinous plates and attempt to extract the acid gland. Alright, so this is a craft armor or survival option. This one's a craft alchemy. Let's go to Czar. I think he's got the highest craft armor. Let's see if we can do this one. Attempt to remove some of the chitinous plates. Success, you managed to detach some of the plates. Alright, take the plates. And craft alchemy, I believe he's got the highest in that too. Attempt to extract the acid gland. Success, you were able to extract it. Alright, so that's going to give us an acid flask. Yeah, these things are super heavy. Yeah, 100 pounds. We got an acid flask here. Let's give that to Safana. We'll give her something to use. Let's see, if I pass this off to Kagan, yeah, we're still going to be overweight. I might have to just drop this for now, just temporarily. Yeah, I think we can actually get some armor crafted out of those things. But let's leave it there for now. You know what? What is our chance for resting? You shouldn't have much troubles while resting. You know what I think I might do? Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's talk to this farmer first. Yeah, I think I might change our spells up a little bit. Farmer Brun. Evil party. Please, will no one help me? Anyone? I've nowhere else to be turning. Please, you're young and strapping. Can you lend a neighbor a hand? There's something going on at my farm, and I can't afford to hire help. I have nothing to offer you save my gratitude. I could help, but surely you must be able to pay something. Because of this damnable iron shortage, it cost the last of my savings to repair the plow. I've nothing left but my son Nathan, and now he's missing. By Shantea, it was hard enough just asking for help. Please. I have no interest if there's no money involved, and I don't... Alright, you need look no further. What can I do? Oh, by the Great Mother, thank you. My son Nathan and his friends went looking for our missing cattle. Then they just up and disappeared. Been gone for days now, and with all the bandits around, who knows what's happened. I don't know where they were heading, but I saw some sort of tracks to the west. Please find Nathan. I can't afford to keep the farm without my son. Alright, yeah. West is toward that hole in the ground that's over here, so that's where we're going to end up going to later on, but let's check everything up here first. Alright, we got another building we can get into. Let's go ahead and check this one. See if there's anything interesting in there. Ooh, there's a bug. The area name is incorrect. Alright, we do have some containers in here, but I don't see any people. Let's see what we have in the trunk. $7 gold pieces and 6 XP for getting into that one. And a couple gems. And let's see, we have a lockbox back here yet, which is empty. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything else we can get into here, so let's get out of here. I should have checked if we could rest in there. Yeah, I think what I want to do, since we don't have anything that's going to block acid damage, I'm thinking maybe I should start memorizing a couple more Endure Elements. Yeah, we can get some Endure Elements on both Czar and Branwyn. So if we get a total of 6, Shield of Faith and Doom, I'm not too much worried about. You know what, let's do this. Let's have him memorize 2 more Endure Elements, and then let's go to Czar. I guess I can get rid of some orbs of sound. Yeah, let's do that. And let's get a couple more endure elements. So that's a total of 6. That'll cover the entire party. Yeah, I think that'll work. And let's see, we got some damage going on here, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of healing. And let's get one more on Garen here. Yeah, let's heal everybody up. We should be good with Kagan though. Yeah, because resting out here won't actually heal 100% based on how much damage you've taken. So let's see, let's go for a rest. Let's see if we'll get attacked or not. Nope, looks like we're gonna be fine. Nice. Alright, now let's get endured elements on everyone. And some mage armor. And endured elements. And let's get some magic circle against evil. Alright, that's all our long duration stuff. Alright, one more to go. Alright, let's go to Kagan. Yeah, let's head over here. There's somebody up here, I believe. Yeah, Gertie. I'm believing we can get a quest off of her, too. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, let's go check this out. And then we're going to come back here and check that, that cave entrance back there. Oh! Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's why I want to get, endure elements on everybody, because we're going to take a lot of damage from these things when they breathe their acid. Yeah, we're blocking all that stuff now. Alright, there's another one dead. Let's go to Czar. You know what? Let me check something. Yeah, he's got a craft armor of 12. What was Kagan's? Yeah, his is 8. Okay, yeah. So Czar, you can look at all the remains. Alright, there's another plate. And craft alchemy, and there's another gland. Alright, that is going to put us overweight. Let's see if we can drag it all over here. I think we're going to fight a whole bunch of them up here. Let's try to keep all these things together. I'm pretty sure we can sell them things for a lot of money, too. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to cheat a little bit. Let's use our gather party item. Alright, Czar. No, you can drop that thing. Let's kind of keep them right here, I guess. All centralized. Alright, Gertie.
Yes, friend?
You've come here to fight Ankegs? Well, listen up. It's mating season, so it's primarily females coming up to the surface, looking to put on a little extra weight. They're hungry, they're aggressive, and there are a lot of them. Now, the point of this exercise is not to exterminate them, but to keep their population to a manageable level. Remember, they aerate the soil, and thereby improve crop yields by as much as 15%. Food is going to be scarce enough in the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. No more than 10 Ankegs per party. After that, it's catch and release, alright? Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out, everyone. I'll keep an eye on everything from here. Alright, time to go hunting. Alright, yeah, there's going to be a bunch of them here, so let's buff up with some other things. Let's get some shield. And let's see, let's get some mass aid fired up. And bless, and let's get some bull strength. There's going to be a hell of a lot of them, I think. Alright, we killed 2 of them already. So we need to kill 8 more. Alright, she said start off to the east, so let's go this way. Alright, here they come. Here they come. They all popped up in the exact same spot. Alright, Brandon, you need to back away. I wonder if I shouldn't go melee. Well, no, let's just fight. This one over here is badly wounded. Alright, she needs to back away too. Alright, that one's injured. That one's badly wounded. Let's shoot him up. Alright, let's back there. Let's shoot him up. Alright, Tsar, what are you up to? You just keep shooting. We got 2 of them down. 3 more to go. Wow, we're taking quite a bit of damage, yeah. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like some of our defenses are wearing off already from all these acid damage that we're taking. Alright, that one's near death. Let's shoot that one up. Looks like we got one more to take out. Oh, it's dead. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got a total of 8 of them down now. Let's see, let's go to Tsar. Let's just grab the acid glands for now. Since those things are just going to end up putting us overweight, those chitinous pieces. Ooh, we actually had a failure pulling that one. Yeah, we'll get that other stuff later. Alright, Gertie's over here. Alright, and let's pass those glands off. A total of 7 of them. Alright, let's see how many we have here. I might have missed one. That's craft armor. That's armor. Let's go back to Tsar. Alright, that's the armor. We're going to leave that alone. And leave it alone. Oh, that's right. We failed to pull one. That's why I'm short one. Yeah, I was thinking I should have 8 of them. I wonder if I shouldn't rest up and get that, you know what? Yeah, let's see if we can. Let's rest again. See if we're gonna get jumped. Oh, damn, I should have healed. Foolish me. Yep, see, yeah, we didn't heal all the way, unfortunately. That's alright. We're still close to being fully healed. Let's see, let's start doing this again. And you know what, let's use some cure miners. Get these other guys healed up. And one on Safana. Is that all of our long duration stuff? Yep. Alright. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, we need to find these other 2 ankegs now. Let's just take a quick walk back here. I don't know if there's a trigger back here for one, but... Yeah, we need to find 2 more. Let's go hunting. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's see. Let's get Branwen away. And Safana. Let's... Branwen, you stay there. Safana. Yeah, you back off too. And let's see. Where is Tsar? Let's keep him back too. Alright, that one's badly wounded already. Alright, there we go. So that's 9 of them. Let's get the remains. Yeah, we'll We'll get the armor piece later on. Alright, and let's see, let's pass that stuff off too. And let's go back to Kagan. Alright, we took a little bit of damage here on Garen. What do we got left for cure miners? Let's go ahead and heal him up a little bit. And that should be good enough for now. Alright, back to Kagan. Alright, let's go over this way next. There might be some ank eggs over there. Yeah, over here in the corner. And then after that, we're going to go over here. Well, actually, if we find the 10th one, we can go back to Gertie and close out that quest. And then we need to come over here and go into that cave. Alright, is there a ank egg back here? There isn't one over here. Well, we just gotta keep looking for them. There might be one over here, possibly. Oh, there it is. Oh, and a couple bandits. Oh, hobgoblins just showed up too. Alright, let's go for the ank egg. Get that ank egg dead. Where are you at? He's near death. Alright, that got him. Alright, and let's go to Czar. Get these remains. Alright, and let's grab this stuff off of these hobgoblins. And that's a bunch of cell material. And some arrows of biting. Alright, and some more scalps too we can sell. We can take back. Let's see here. All these arrows, let's move them to Safana. And those arrows of biting can go over there. The rest of that stuff we can just hold on to. How are we on ammo? Yeah, we currently have arrows +2 loaded. And let's see. We got 81 bullets. Yeah, we're good on bullets yet here. And 86 bolts. We should be fine. Alright, that should be 10 of them now. Let's go back to Gertie and close out her quest. And then we're going to come back over this way and clear out the caves and things. And after that, we're going to head north. See if we can find that bitch of Umberly. Probably going to end up killing her, since we're an evil party. See how that turns out. Alright, let's see if we can close this out. Good work. And I'll trust that you stuck to the quota. Here's 75 gold pieces. Go find yourself a room in the city and rest up. You've earned it. Thanks. 75 gold, 200 XP. And let's make sure that one, yeah, that one is like closed out. Alright, let's go back this way now. I wonder if I shouldn't rest up again before going back down in there, because we're going to get hit with a lot more acid. If I remember right, there's a lot of ank eggs down in those tunnels. You know what? I think I am going to rest. Let's do it. Let's play it safe. Alright, and yep, everybody got a full heal out of that one, as we weren't too heavily damaged. Alright, let's go ahead and buff up. Let's see, since we're going right into a fight, let's go ahead and put up our medium duration stuff now. Complete, and Czar, he's got a couple more to cast yet. Alright, Kagan, to the underground. The Ankeg Pit. Alright, let's take a look at a map. Yeah, there's a lot of tunnels here. Let's just kind of work south and then gradually check all these passageways as we go over there. Let's check these dead-end passageways too, just to make sure there's nothing down here. Let's see, let's go this way. Nothing over here. Let's check this passageway next. Oh, there's one. Let's get him. Alright, Branwen, back up.
Son of a kobold.
Alright, we got that one. At least we're blocking all that damage. And let's go to Czar again. Let's just get the acid glands for now. Alright, back to Kagan. Alright, Branwen, you need to back away. Actually, you know what? Let me check something. Back away. Yeah, let's set Branwen to back away, and Safana, let's set her to back away, and Czar. Alright, he's already set to back away. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't want him being right next to them when they're fighting with missile weapons. Alright. Alright, we got that one dead now. Let's go ahead and get the gland out of that one. Yeah, we can sell those things if anything else. Alright, back to Kagan. Alright, there was nothing back here, right? Nope. Yeah, this is a dead end here. Oh! Another end right there. Where's he at? Oh, we got him. Okay. Let's go back to Czar. Let's get these glands too. Alright. Kagan, let's go. Oh, let's see. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, let's check this little dead end right here, and then we'll come up here. And I guess we'll just kind of work our way through here. Let's see what's over this way. Alright, there's nothing here. Let's see, where we want to go. Yeah, let's go up here, check these passageways, and we'll come back down here and circle through them. something over there. Alright, and another egg keg. Let's get him.
Soil yourself.
Alright. Looks like, yeah, we're starting to take acid damage again. Alright, let's go back to SOAR. Let's check these remains. Yep, we failed that one. Alright, Kagan. Let's go. Let's see. Before we go over there, let's check this stretch right here just to make sure there's nothing else here. Nope, there's nothing. Alright, let's come over here. Check them remains. Alright, yeah, there's Brun's dead son right there too. But let's deal with this anchor first. Alright, buffs are starting to wear off. Near death. Nice, gotta level up. Yeah, we're getting some good XP by killing these things. Alright, let's go back to SOAR. Let's grab that gland. And back to Kagan. Let's see, all this stuff needed to be identified. Let's go to SOAR, let's have him grab it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Got some antidote in here too. Let's grab it all. Alright, so we have a wand that needs to be identified. Let's give that to Garen. We should be able to identify that. We got a wand of fire, fireball and fire burst again, 100 charges. Alright, that's the second one we have now. Bard, sorcerers, and wizards. Yeah, let's give that one to SOAR as well. So he's got 2 of them. Alright, let's see what else do we have. We got some chainmail +1, which we're probably going to end up selling. Dagger +1, probably selling that. Darts of stunning. They're +1 darts otherwise. They do stunning. And let's see, let's give them the Kagan. And what else do we have? Darts of wounding. Yeah, wounding DC 16. Let's give all those darts to Kagan. We got deep slumber and improved mage armor. Oh, nice. I don't think we can scribe. Oh yeah, we can. Alright, we just added that one and improved mage armor. Nice. And we have an antidote. Neutralize poison. Let's give that to Monteron. Alright, Brun's dead son. How much does that weigh? 110 pounds. Yeah. Let's give that to Kagan for now. Let's see. Let's hotkey these darts of stunning. Alright, we got a level up for Safana. Alright, let's see. What do we need for Duelist again? Base attack bonus is 6. Parry 5 and tumble 5. We got them already. And dodge, mobility, weapon, finesse. We have all those already too. And let's see here. Yeah, let's just keep going with a swashbuckler. Okay, let's go diplomacy. I'm not worried about lore. Let's go taunt, tumble. And let's go bluff. 2 more points. Don't really need it in crafting. I guess I can just put him in lore. Or I could put him in parry too. Let's just put him in lore. Alright, what do we want to get now? Deadly defense. What does this one do? You deal an extra 1 to 6 points of damage with any light weapon or with any weapon to which the weapon finesse feat applies, such as a rapier. Only applies when wearing light or unarmored and not using a shield. Oh, when using combat expertise or improved combat expertise. That's when you use that. Okay. Yeah, I'm still using her as a missile weapon character. I could potentially get... Well... Yeah, rapid reload is only for crossbows. Should I start dual wielding her and just making her melee? Or should I keep with missile weapons? I'm kind of digging her with missile weapons for now. Let's see what else we can possibly do. Augment Elemental. What is that one going to do? Gain +2 enhancement bonus for their attacks. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, you know what I could do is get Iron Will. Yeah, she's got a poor wisdom. Yeah, you know what? I am going to go ahead and do that. Let's keep her as missile weapon for now. I might end up removing her and getting somebody else later on, but for now, I kind of want to keep her as a missile weapon character. I know that's kind of foolish with a swashbuckler, but yeah, I prefer to have somebody that can use a bow and things for the moment. Let's see, what do I want to do next? Let's take a quick look at our equipment again. Yeah, she's got chainmail +2, so that chainmail +1 is not going to do us any good. Yeah, this is all a bunch of cell material here. Let's see, if I move this stuff, might that put him back in weight? Let's see.
If I wasn't carrying all this junk,
nope, that's just going to put him overweight, though. And let's see, let's move this stuff too. Yeah, that body's just way too heavy. I don't want to get rid of any of this other stuff. Alright, well. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Let's put that body back here. Just temporarily. Because I want to finish checking the rest of this place and I don't want him being weighted down. So let's go. We'll come and get that later on. Alright, anything else down here? Nothing in that passageway. And yeah, while we're over here, let's check all these passageways and then we'll work our way over here and then we'll check these out. Yep, that sounds like a plan. Let's go this way. Any more ant eggs? Oh, yep, there's one there. Let's get him. Alright, where's he at? Alright, looks like we got him. Let's pull the gland out of there. Alright, Kagan. Let's keep going south. Alright, nothing there. And another ant egg. Yep, we're pulling some nice XP out of here. Alright, looks like we have another dead end, but let's go down here just to make sure there's no more ant eggs running around down there. It doesn't look like it. Alright. Yeah, let's come down here, check this map. We'll circle around and zigzag through these passageways here and then make our way back over there where we left that body. Anything? Oh, another one right here. Taking a good amount of damage here. Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of healing, I think. Let's grab this gland. Alright, let's go to Branwyn. And let's do a little bit of healing. Let's use up these Kier miners. Yeah, let's get Garen sorted out. Kagan's still okay. He's got 73 hit points yet. He should be fine. And yeah, you know what? Let's just use them all up on him. He took quite a bit of damage. And one more. Alright, that should be good. Let's go. Yeah, let's check this looping passage here. And then we can come back up here and check these passageways next. Yeah, we were all through there. Let's come back this way. Alright, let's wait for everybody to catch up. I was gonna say, we got some stragglers. Alright, let's get him. He's badly wounded. Alright, looks like we got that one too. Let's get the gland. Alright, let's keep going. Let's check these short passageways here just to make sure there's nothing that's going to pop up inside them. And let's check this stretch. Alright, we were here already. Let's go back. Yeah, let's check this stretch last and we'll go get that body. Alright. I think that's everything. We've been through this whole place. Let's grab the body. Alright, let's get out of here. Check to make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been through everywhere. Yep. Alright, pulled a lot of XP out of this place. Good.
Dungeons. The dark be nice, but blast this damp.
Alright, let's go ahead and use our gather party here since we got somebody walking slow. Okay, let's go close out this quest. Look how slow Kagan's moving. Let's go ahead and get him up here a little bit quicker. Alright, let's close this quest out.
Get me out of this.
Have you found my son? Is he well? I'm afraid Nathan is dead, sir. He died defending your farm from a nest of strange beasts. No, my only son. It is a black day. He died for this farm, but I am too old to work it and too poor to hire someone else. I've lost him and the land. At least now I know. Thank you for your help, but I wish to be alone now. Alright. We got 300 XP. And yeah, we lost the body. Alright, does he say anything else?
Out of this hellhole.
What am I to do? Oh yeah, I guess we can... yeah, that's probably going to be alignment shift toward good, though, if we give him some extra money. Tough luck, see ya. Yeah, we're going to stay evil. Let's keep all our money. Let's see, is there anything else we need to do here? I think we've been everywhere. Let's come back up this way. Yeah, we're going to head north next, but yeah, I think... we're kind of running up on time too, so maybe this will be a good spot to go ahead and do a quick save here. Before we continue on, though, I think we're going to do another rest. But first, how far are we from leveling on our other characters here? Not too far. Monteron's fairly close.
What now?
Yeah, you know what? Let's change our spells again. Or should I keep those? Yeah, having endure elements on everybody is probably a good idea. But I wouldn't mind all these offensive stuff. But then again, he's got all these offensive wands. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep those defensive ones there, I think. Now, on Branwen, on the other hand, let's see, is there anything else that might be more useful? Yeah, I can probably keep those two. Yeah, hell with it. Let's just keep it like that. Alright, let's go for a rest. Watch, we're gonna get attacked this time. Nope, no we are not. Yeah, it's a low chance to get attacked, but... Alright, yep. I think I am gonna go ahead and end the episode here. In the next one, we're gonna keep going to the north. Let's go ahead and go to this transition here and see what is gonna reveal. I think it's the bridge, isn't it? Yeah. That's the bridge to Baldur's Gate. We're gonna go there next. And I think there's some other stuff up here too that we can get into. Oh yeah. I want to say there's like a farm with some zombies or something like that up there. Yeah, but anyways, we're going to deal with that in the next episode. Don't forget that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a comment. Let me know what you all think. And we'll see you in the next episode.